Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are now going to preview the 5 best bets for week 12 of the NFL slate. Just a quick note that there'll be no Thanksgiving Thursday or the Friday games, as we've done a video specifically to preview those games. So these games will just be solely the Sunday and the Monday night game. Without further ado, let's get into the selections. As always, we'll just quickly recap week 11 of the 5 best bets and how we got on. It was another 80% strike rate, 4 out of 5. The only letdown was the New York Jets, +7 away to the Bills. I don't know why I believed in Zach Wilson. It's just over the past. The Jets have had their number, had Josh Allen's number, shall I say, but they got thoroughly destroyed. But the other 4 markets, fantastic. If you'd have done the bets earlier, got them on when the video come out, you'd have got the Houston -4.5. Obviously, it ended up just hitting on 5. When I think at the start of Sunday, it went up to 5.5, 6. So, as I said in videos before, got to try and catch this handicap at the best time. And fortunately, if you've done it early, then awesome. Without further ado, let's go into pick 5. Bet number 5 sees the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Houston Texans for this epic AFC South encounter. The traveling team Jaguars just come off a very impressive win against the Titans, back on track from that defeat to the San Francisco 49ers. Trevor Lawrence threw a couple, ran a couple, looks brilliant, defense looks strong, dominated the game thoroughly, handicap covered easily. Back on form, and people of Duval happy once again. Houston, home team, CJ Stroud continues to amaze a lot. He's entertaining. Even after the game, he'd come out and say, like, I'm going to take risks still. Yes, he threw 3 picks. Wasn't his best game, but every time he's on the field, it's box office. It's exciting to watch. And I think they're going to be a team to reckon with for the years to come. Nico Collins, Dell, they've got some fantastic weapons. Schultz, Singletary, Pierce, running game. Defense isn't too bad as well, with a fantastic head coach in D'Amico Ryans. My thoughts for this game is going to be a very, 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 very tight game, shall I say. Over the past seasons, Houston have had Jacksonville's number. It's always just that worry that Jacksonville will actually turn up for one of these. But I'm very confident in the game total points. I believe both teams will score. I think it'll be end-to-end. I think both quarterbacks are going to shine. And I think it's going to easily hit the total. So for bet number 5, time recording on the Wednesday, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans, total game points over 48.5. Bet number 4 sees the New England Patriots traveling to the Giants. Patriots, the traveling team, first of all, just come off a bye week. Before that, they were in Germany in probably was one of the top 3 worst games of the season, and one of the worst games I've actually ever seen and watched through the whole. It was painful. There were talks, obviously, if they were going to lose that, Belichick was going to be sacked. Is he going to be there next season? Mac Jones isn't the answer for them at quarterback. They haven't even confirmed he's going to be quarterback for Sunday. It's just a complete mess at the moment. And if you speak to a lot of Patriots fans, I believe they would say that they want to keep tanking to get a higher pick to get that quarterback in the draft next year. The home team, the Giants, have come off people would argue, surprising away win at Washington. They were +9 to start the game, and they thoroughly dominated. Like Tommy DeVito looked like a quarterback that has been playing in the league for years. Saquon Barkley was back to his best. The defense was strong, sacked Howell many a time, and they thoroughly deserved the win. I would like to say the Giants fans would be in agreement to say that they would like the season to tank again, the same as the Patriots, to try and get that high draft pick to get a quarterback for their franchise. My thoughts on the game, looking at the line straight away, I was amazed to see the New England Patriots were 3.5-point favourites. They haven't warranted that at all. Yes, Tommy DeVito isn't experienced, but he's got a win under his belt now away from home, and these are at home now. And I'm sure the Giants fans are going to give him a lot of confidence. And yeah, it just surprises me massively how high that handicap is. So for bet number 4, the time recording on the Wednesday, the New England Patriots at the New York Giants. My selection will be the New York Giants, plus 3.5. Bet number 3 sees the New Orleans Saints travelling to the Atlanta Falcons. First of all, the travelling team, the Saints, have just been on a bye week. Nothing to report there. Before that mess, they've continued to let loads of people down this season. Derek Carr hasn't shone as I expected. And obviously coming out of the game injured in the last game. James Winston coming for a couple of picks. A bit dysfunctional at the moment. The defense struggled to contain, and the bye week probably come at the right time for them. The home team Falcons just come off themselves a bye week. Wasn't the best of outings for them. Last game against the Arizona Cardinals, they started with Taylor Heineke. He got injured. Now during the bye week, Arthur Smith has said they're going back to Desmond Ridder. He's looking like he wants to get sacked. I mean, I do not know what's going on. They look far better with Heineke. He could be injured, but there was no report saying he was definitely out from what I've read. But they're going back to Desmond Ridder. So they really show he's back on. This not getting Beige on the ball. They're just dysfunctional at the moment. They've been in games and they've thrown it away. Bad management. Smith is in a lot of trouble. My thoughts for the game and my bet selection. I don't like this game. I don't like either team. Both teams are not on form. They're not convincing. They're not playing well. And for me, I don't see where they're going to get these points from, both teams, to reach the game total. I think it's going to be very, very sluggish. A field goal fair. There were a couple of TDs, but that'll be it. So for bet number 3, time recording on the Wednesday, the New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. My selection, total game points, under 42. Bet number 2 sees the Buffalo Bills travelling to the Philadelphia Eagles. First of all, the travelling team, the Bills, have just come off a very impressive home win to the Jets. They look like Josh Allen's back to his best. Despite not being able to utilise Diggs as much, he managed to get to his other playmakers, and he was very, very impressive. Granted, obviously, they'd sacked their offensive coordinator. I think it was just a belief that they wanted to simplify the playbook more for Josh Allen. It's only worked a treat against a very, very, very tough Jets defense. So credit to them. Philadelphia continuing their win streak of not playing well but winning. It's insane. They look dead and buried. Kansas D dominated their offense, and would you believe, one solid drive, they take the lead, hold Mahomes out. Philly get another win away at Arrowhead. Just imagine what it would be like if they're actually going to hit their form. Jalen Hurts hasn't looked himself this season, but they're getting wins. It's incredible. I do expect to bounce back this week in terms of their offense. I'm excited to watch this game. It's probably the game of the week or one of the top 2-3 games of the week. And it's going to affect this bet too for me in terms of my selection. I believe both teams will score. Yes, both defenses are okay, but they can be exploited. And it's been proven when these defenses have played against high scoring offenses, they have struggled. So for bet number 2, at the time recording on the Wednesday, the Buffalo Bills travelling to the Philadelphia Eagles. My selection will be the total game points of over 48.5. And bet number 1 takes to Sunday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens are travelling to the LA Chargers. The travelling team, the Baltimore Ravens, are on form at the moment. The last result, obviously being a Joe Burrow-less Cincinnati Bengals. Obviously, Burrow, who's now been moved to the IR, he got injured in that game. Before, with his hands. They come over the reports of that cast on his hand when he was walking to the locker rooms. But you see when Burrow threw that past the mix and his hand he's buggered. But wasn't Baltimore's fault they got injured. They've just got to keep winning, and that's what they're doing. Lamar Jackson's looking more confident every week. The defense is getting to the quarterback. They're just looking solid all around, and they're going to be a threat in the playoffs. The playoffs guaranteed for me, and they're looking really, really deadly. And I don't think many teams would like to play them if they get as far as the Super Bowl. The Chargers, on the other hand, They must be probably one of the three most frustrating franchises in the NFL. They're always in games and they always find ways to throw it away. Sometimes down drives that look great, and then other times they're just making so many mistakes, drop catches. Brandon Staley's in big trouble at the moment, and he had that little tiff with that reporter asking about why does he keep calling the defense. It's a mess. I really don't know how much longer they're going to last, and I certainly don't think they're going to win this week. So, for bet number one, the time recording on the Wednesday, the Baltimore Ravens at the LA Chargers. Bet number one will be the Baltimore Ravens minus 3.5. And that's all for this week, guys. If you have watched this far, I really hope to our American subscribers or viewers that you had a great Thanksgiving. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share to your friends, or if you could just put a comment down if you like any of the selections I've done, or is there any other selections that we can maybe have a flutter with? Please drop it down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. I will see you guys next week, where we're going to preview week 13 of the NFL slate and just to review how we go on with this week 12. All the best, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, or Thanksgiving extended weekend, shall we say. Spend time with your families. Hope you've eaten a lot, drunk a lot. Good times, good celebrations. And just please always remember to gamble responsibly and only gamble what you can afford. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll speak to you next week.